Grow your coins, you gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. Grow your coins, you gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. Grow your coins, you gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. Grow your coins, you gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins.
What up, everybody? I'm the Crypto Crow coming at you live at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. That's 3 o'clock Eastern time. Not really dressed for success right now, wearing my Kentucky scratch-off shirt. It's funny because the guy at the BP just threw it in my bag the other day. I go in and I scare the hell out of everybody that works there all the time. And been a silent lurker. All right, Tim Lambert. Already selling tickets, man. Already selling tickets for the Chainwise conference. We got 24 weeks to go, and people are already starting to load up. So that's pretty cool. Even got a Twitter troll today talking about, oh, you're gonna scam people selling tickets already, blah blah blah. I'm like, you're an idiot. Like, if you had any idea what you were even talking about, because I am gonna have some pretty cool announcement about the whole thing here very soon. But it's not gonna form up officially until probably next week, but it's a pretty big deal. And I will say it's involving Crypto Rusty, who, man, he's a crypto addict. Let me just tell you. So anyway, before I get into this article, Bitcoin's price is at 71.85, starting to dip down a little bit. But you remember yesterday, I said here was a time I would typically buy. Oh, you can't even see it. Hold on. You see this EMA crossover. This is what I said yesterday. I was like, this is where I would probably be buying normally. But I had this feeling like, come Sunday, it's going to fall. I felt like it was just being set up, but everybody's talking about all the shorts being squeezed out and just everything going on. And I'm like, man, I don't know what to make of it. It's such a difficult time to want to know, like, should I buy back in? Should I be holding it? Should I be shorting it? Anything could really happen at this point. So I'm just going to chill. So here's the thing, and I wasn't even planning on going live this afternoon, but I wonder if hold on a minute. So I have a friend on the Turnio team. Those of you who don't know about Turnio, check it out. It's actually pretty damn cool, and I'm going to be interviewing Ian, the CEO, I think in October. Why he scheduled it for October, I don't know. But anyway, Natasha is somebody on his team. She's out of Britain. And she sent me this article. Bam. Crypto exchanges are faking more than $6 billion in daily trade volume, finds the BTI Exchange Research Organization. I'm going to go through this with a pretty fine-tooth comb. I want to say hi to everybody real quick and check out the chat. What up, Sean Coons? Philip Knoll. Hey, Crow, tickets purchased. I'll be there. I look forward to seeing you there, man. Let's see. Crows. Heather Starbuck in the house. How are you? Crow, I've been out cougaring, but I'm back. Well, good on you, Crypto Cougar. That's cool. I appreciate that. Definitely getting more women in chat, women viewers recently. That's cool. Linda Johnson. Hey, Crow, market's going crazy. Yes, I definitely agree. Got a site yet? Yes, of course. It's chainwise.us. For those of you that don't know, now you know. Chainwise.us. Everything is right there. And this site is still a work in progress. There's still a lot going with it. I'm going to be filling out all kinds of stuff. But that's the site. I'm going to be setting up the newsletter soon. I haven't emailed anybody. I haven't done press releases. I haven't done squat yet. All I've done is talk about this on my channel and mentioned it a couple times on Twitter and Facebook. So that's it. 24 weeks to go. We've got a ways. But definitely spread that word, spread that message. I greatly appreciate it. And I see it when everybody does it. My wife has no clue about crypto and she wants to come along. That's good. And as a matter of fact, on that note, I'm actually talking to a few gals, Natasha being one of them, Crypto Wendy O, and some others about doing, I'm going to be the only man in chat. But basically, I want to do a women in crypto discussion with women that are in crypto, some newer than others, And because I think there needs to be more women in cryptocurrency. And I understand that, women are typically hardwired to establish security and comfort and things like that much more than men. We're the risk takers. Men are hunters, women are gatherers. There's this kind of whole psychological difference. But now's the time. So, if you're a woman and you are new to this, keep moving on, because there's no reason why the market should be completely dominated by rich men, because this is a transfer of wealth going on right now. In the same way, poor people or people with lesser means have an ability or an opportunity to grow with their favorite coins and make some money over the next year. So do women. There's no reason at all women should be sidelined, and don't let a man tell you otherwise. You have just as much ability, capability, intelligence, everything else. I see different comments from people, and I'm like, you're such a joke. This is an opportunity for everybody. The best thing you need to do is educate yourself. There are so many YouTubers out there that put out really, really good information. And I'm going to be compiling a list of my own. I know BitBoy, great dude. I give him so much shit, but BitBoy is one of my favorites. My wife loves BitBoy too. We were all hanging out in Chicago recently. I even teased his wife a little bit on Twitter. Yeah, just because I'm funny like that. And he told me I was going to have to get back into MMA because we were going to fight. But anyway, BitBoy compiled a top 10 list of YouTubers recently, so check his list out. I'm number 2. I'm not number 1, but I guess that's because Crypto Loves Beard is bigger. All right. Recent research, and I wasn't even planning on doing this video today, but this is so important, and it draws a lot of questions, and I thought, I'm actually supposed to be leaving in 30 minutes to go to some kind of CrossFit, hammer, axe throwing thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's something else my wife is pulling me to. But I've officially put my wife in charge of activities, fun, and excitement every weekend. So this is what she's come up with for this afternoon, so we'll see how it goes. All right, a recent research compiled by now this is put out by BlockWire. Now, I do not know how valid or factual this information is, but it sounds like it's probably pretty legit. A recent research compiled by the Blockchain Transparency Institute gives a clear insight into how massively overstated the daily volume numbers actually are. Tallying up the volume numbers of the top 130 exchanges, the report found that over $6 billion in daily trade volume is being faked, comprising over 2/3 of the total 24-hour trade volume. According to the findings of BTI, OKEX fakes almost 20 times their actual trading volume. HUOBI, 12.5 times. And HITBTC, who a lot of people seem to know and love, not really, about 5 times. Go figure. One of the exchanges that the most people despise, apparently, is they're faking their volume the least. Well, not the least, but the least of the top. These are the 3 exchanges that show maximum fake trading volumes in the top 15 exchanges. The largest offenders in the top 10 include BuyBox, which appears to be wash trading their volume over 85x. BitZ to over 469x. ZB, it just keeps going. The top exchange in the USA is CoinBase, which climbs the ranks up to number 3. Another big, now see, this doesn't say that they're doing anything to increase volume. They're just saying that the top exchange. This article is kind of written it's written in a bit of a confusing way. I don't see why Coinbase would even have a need to fluff their trade volume in any way. Another big mover into the top 10 is BitThumb at number 4, which overtakes Upbit as the largest exchange in South Korea. Upbit is currently under investigation for fraud, money laundering, and wash trading, which correlates with data showing an over-reporting of their volume by 11x. Binance sits at the top of the chart at number 1 with a massive amount of unique daily visitors to back them up. Bitfinex slides into the number 2 spot behind their high dollar clientele and $10,000 minimum deposit for entry. So, just so you guys understand, this doesn't seem to be claiming that Coinbase or Binance or any of these guys are fluffing their volume or are faking their volume. They're just basically saying, here are some of the top exchanges in the market, but these guys are all up to no good. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. You guys continue doing your digging. I'm just pointing you in the right direction. So, but this is a full report on this article. It's a full report of all the trade volume of these exchanges. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. And so my question is, what reason do these exchanges have to beef up their volume? Some of these companies, when they're trying to charge ICO companies or crypto companies, if they're trying to charge them money, like an exorbitant amount of money, basically claiming, look at our trade volume, we're widely accepted, we're widely used, that is what these companies are using to sell the ability to get listed on their exchanges. And so this is fraud. This is fraudulent in a big way. And it's one of the reasons why I won't really touch exchanges outside of the US. Because this is another reason why regulation really is important. Because you don't really know what you're getting or where. And I'm sorry, but if exchanges are going to be... Now, here's the thing. It's almost like the speed limit on the highway. It's kind of like, all right, well, the speed limit's 65, but if everyone on the highway is driving 80, you can still get pulled over for going the speed limit because you're not going with the flow of traffic, thus potentially creating an atmosphere for a wreck. Is the same principle true for exchanges? I don't really think so, but it's almost like, well, if everyone is doing it and you want to stay competitive and you don't want to lose business, at what point do you draw the line? And at what point does it become purely fraudulent or just keeping up with the Joneses for the sake of, not wanting to lose your business to a lot of fraudulent companies? It's really a tricky situation. It really is. And it's difficult for me. But, I only use a few different exchanges. I don't go out and try, if there's a coin that comes out of ICO and it's not, if it doesn't end up on an exchange I comfortably use and I have fully secured and everything else, I just leave it alone until it is. And that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to share this article. Check it out on BlockWire. I'm sure you can Google crypto exchanges are faking more, and that'll probably bring up this article pretty quick. And I suggest you guys read the entire thing. I'll take a look at chat, and I'm going to call it an afternoon. I just wanted to say hi to everybody and get this information out there for you guys to continue going. Please answer me. I just took my student loan XD. I want to invest in alt, but my research showed ICX, Aeon, SIA, Wanchain. Which one to invest, which is good? I just your opinion, please. Look, here's the thing. We're in a down market. Everything's down. Probably looking at all of those, I know I've invested in Aeon. I really like Icon. I don't have any Wanchain or SIA coin. Those SIA coins looking to have potential to make a 10x return if it gets back to its all-time high alone. So any of those projects could be worthwhile. What I would suggest to anybody, especially if you have any kind of substantial budget, is to diversify as much as you can. And I'm not giving, this is opinion only. I'm not giving financial advice. All I'm going to say is you don't necessarily want to put all your eggs in one basket. All it takes is one bad article or one FUD campaign or something of that nature, and you could lose a lot of money overnight. Now, keep in mind, of course, you only lose what you sell at a loss. So things typically rebound in crypto after enough time. So, always keep that in mind as well. But ultimately, you can do just about anything right now and probably fare it fairly decent. Certain exchanges charge astronomical amounts to ICOs to list them. They do. It's crazy. And this is one of the ways that apparently they go about it. And here's the thing. When these guys are doing wash trades and they're doing all that kind of stuff, keep in mind that a part of almost any listing deal, they're getting tokens. They're getting millions of dollars sometimes in tokens from the different ICO companies wanting to be listed. So these guys are going to be boosting their trade volume, which ultimately can boost the price and allow them to dump on those people. So you got to keep in mind and you got to understand some of the inner workings of exchanges. If I go to an exchange and they say, well, okay, fine, but we want $1 million and we wanted a pre-sale price in order to list your token, and pre-sale price was 2 cents, public price is 10 cents, hits my exchange, well, I'm going to set the exchange price at 50 cents, and then I'm going to go dump $500,000 of those tokens on all the people that are buying it in at 50 cents until we crash the market down to where the coin originally was at ICO. And then at that point, we'll let it play out and see if it rises up from there. And in the meantime, we still have $500,000 worth of tokens to play with while we're waiting out the project development. It's how this shit works. So on that note, 15-minute video. This is a quick one. Hopefully it gets shared and liked. Don't forget, chainwise.us. Go. You can get your tickets. There's going to be a bunch of big news coming out next week. I've got a couple of exhibition booths so far, just so everybody knows. Like, I don't have a whole bunch of exhibitions yet. I'm just getting started. But they're going to be a bunch, I'm sure. Just wanted to make sure everything's on the up and up. So other than that, that's it. Check out Bitcoin's price. It's going to be 7,200. I'm real curious to see what's going to happen over this weekend. But I got to head out because I got something to go to. Love you, miss you, mean it. Crow your coins. I'll see you again real soon. And Crypto Kirby, if you're out there, you need to reach out to me. Some bitch. Guy doesn't have any way of getting a hold of him, so I had to post a comment. Yes, that was me posting a comment. I'll see you later. Crow your coins, folks. I'll see you soon.